as Iran has pointed to a foreign influence, that of Israel, on its border. Now, on the face of things, Israel does not share a border, and geographically looking at it, this claim may seem outrageous when Iran is saying it, but they actually do have a point, and that is not necessarily of a direct military threat from Israel inside of Azerbaijan, although according to an article published in the Foreign Policy magazine in 2012, it does seem that some senior US officials do believe that the Israelis purchased an airfield, or at least got access to an airfield inside of Azerbaijan, and Foreign Policy magazine made the argument that the Israelis, based upon their intelligence sources in the US government, were perhaps thinking of using Azerbaijan as a launching pad for a war against Iran.
Iranian intelligence has said repeatedly that Baku is allowing the Israeli regime to use it to carry out terrorist attacks inside Iran, as well as sabotage.
But what is more likely a threat from Israel is the potential for using Azerbaijan in order to stoke a proxy war against Iran. On top of this as well, Turkey seems to be standing behind Azerbaijan like it did last year during its war with Armenia, and back then it even sent ex-Syrian war fighters to go and fight in Nagorno-Karabakh on the side of Azerbaijan.
We have information that indicates with certainty that Syrian fighters have left the theatre of operations, fighters of jihadist groups passing through Gaziantep to join the theatre of operations in Nagorno-Karabakh.
And some of those paid mercenaries are currently stationed close now to the Iranian border.
On the other hand, the bringing in of extremist terrorists from Idlib, who are deeply sectarian, into the region is another cause of concern for Iran.